Monday morning. It's Motivational Monday, and I am excited to talk to you about the playoffs, even though my team lost. So on Friday night, there was a volleyball playoff game and a football playoff game, and they're both out of it now, but it made me consider how they got there, and that's what got me focused on motivating you today. Earlier in the week, I got to see the volleyball team play, and I've admired their coach and how she coaches for many years. Very self-disciplined, strong, encouraging coach who builds good strategies and practices and disciplines in her players. Yes, the players have to get on the court and actually play and do the workouts and their part, but think about it. If they didn't have that coach, they wouldn't have made it to the playoffs. That's a requirement. You need that person who organizes and focuses you and shows you what workouts to do and helps you strategize during that game and is there to debrief with you after a loss and encourage you after a win and say, what did you do right? So I'm asking you today 2 things about coaching. Number 1, do you have one? Like, who's your coach? I have a woman named Linnell Zanstra, precious woman I've known for many years, and I, in my mind, sought her out many years ago, gosh, over 20 years ago now, for her to be a mentor in my life and to coach me. And I got to watch how she did things. She wrote a book. I got to read that book and highlight every bit of it. And then I got to know her and meet with her and ask her, hey, what are good ways to do this? How would you approach this? Can you encourage me in this area? And so having her as a coach or mentor in my life, oh man, I play the game of life so much better just for having had her coach me. And now I'm going to ask you, who do you coach? So you want to find someone who mentors you. You want TED Talks, a sermon, a person in your church, a wiser, older person than you are, someone you see who's got this game of life going on. But then you can turn and coach as well. So once you get out of a dark, hard season, or have gotten through many of them and have been coached and gotten stronger, it's now your turn to turn around and coach someone else and encourage them. And how do you do that? My sweet friend Hillary, she sends me a Devo every morning, a little devotional on my phone. That doesn't take much of her time. It encourages me. She's coaching me. And then I can turn around and send that to someone else, and then I'm coaching them and encouraging them. So I would love for you to think about, do you have a coach? But also, have you thought about being one? Have you thought about encouraging someone else? It makes you stronger. It makes you feel better in the long run because you're helping someone else. It's a really good practice. So think about coaching the rest of the week.